Right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now Walker. Completed over the middle. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Cut next, Taylor. Cut next. Come on. Hey.
Throw in here. Walker. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Following the play, we've got whistles for an injury timeout. It looks like somebody on the offense. Yeah, there's Brian Thomas. 1st down from the 42. First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Panthers 60. Panthers, Mustang 19. Ready.
Walker to throw. That finds Hunter downfield. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Our first carry now for the rookie out of Virginia Tech. And he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Cowboy 80.
They'll go again here with Tootin. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Gain of 15 there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Completes it to his back. LeQuint Allen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down give to Tootin. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Dude, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Inside give here for Tootin. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll throw for it. And he's caught. He's got Brown. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal. Tootin takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that win upset. At least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown on the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Try to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense what credit is due.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Henry. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Change it. Let's go. Set hot.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
It's hot. It's hot.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment.
DC,
Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. The design run. Jackson keeping it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Hey. Hey, middle.
Henry. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. It's going well so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 Eagles, 60.
Here's Walker. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He takes it down to the 33. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Brought in right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
And I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Second and 3 now.
Hawk 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Walker. That's cut at the 4. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's good for our Jaguars. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Listen, everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Let's go.
Walker. Now finds a Brown. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Go.
Walker looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Little knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cade's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now here's Lamar. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
They're in long for him here. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 14, Jaguars 10. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19-18. Ready?
Walker setting up to throw. Try to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 31.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Get on! Ready! Get on! Ready! Ready, shot! Hey, middle! Get on!
A toss now to Henry. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready! Sit on!
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So a difficult 3rd down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Ready! Hey, ready! Ready, shot! Sit on!
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get it back after the return is stopped at their own 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready! Back row 80!
And off to Tootin. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
1st down from the 42. Setting up to throw. A throw left side, caught by Brown. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
On him quick, and they bring him down. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Got it. Ready?
A real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Motioning the tight end left. They'll work against the blitz. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Cougar 19, Pioneer.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down, here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. He connects on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
13. Get hot. Ready. Finish up.
From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that 1st down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Loop knocks it through. That'll push their lead to 4. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Wallace with a return here. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Now Jackson off the play action. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Middle.
From the gun, a run for Henry. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here to set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Same read, they'll hand off to Henry. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Another run for Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Back.
Motioning Washington right. Throwing here, Walker. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. One play in, Brock and his drive is already into enemy territory.
76. Ready.
Walker to throw. Finds his running back. This is Bashal to great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Here's Walker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he hit up a ton of yards.
Ravens going with a dime package now. Third down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Walker. Chased out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Now he starts from the 6. He brushed him off with ease. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Quick.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
180.
The drive begins with Henry. Has good room at the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Stopped by 48 Oluoku.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play action now with Jackson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. First down from the 41. Back to throw. Walker. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Back to throw now. Out wide, it's Thomas. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
That's caught for the first. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Jaguars.
79, bro. Come on, come on.
It's a gain of 25
In the red zone now.
First down, Jaguars.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
60 by 6.
Walker. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
Third and long. They're going to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Little knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Listen, all he can do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his third field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. 13. Hey, come on. Get him up. Touch.
Here's Henry running left. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running once more with Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Flying down the middle with Henry. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He's on the kick for Lamar. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. They did it! He made the interception! Fourier looking with the pick. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Walker looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Quick toss here into the hands of Brown. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 2 yards there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
19 tight. Crack all 80. Ready.
Walker setting up to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Tootin headed left. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and goal.
They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is first and goal.
Here we go.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars parlay the interception into points.
Got ready.
It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. A draw now. This is Henry. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
There's one left for Lamar. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Play fake. Jackson. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the pistol, Henry drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
No, we changed it.
Here's Henry on the option. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. We get to Henry on the inside handoff. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey, come on.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Hey, middle.
Henry. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Setting up to pass. Finding some time left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. Henry. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the time in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he takes the return out of bounds.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Dragon 60. Ready. Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got in for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, Kate? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of like, oh, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now, in real time, in front of our eyes.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.